Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I am going to be making some beautiful little daisy paper clips. Now this is my new daisy set, embellishment kit, and I also have some papers as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick little flip here, and you get 6 pages on here. And I couldn't do a daisy kit without having an oopsie daisy. Now I'm just loving this. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've got some lovely belly bands on there, and we've got as fresh as a daisy, and we've got oopsie daisy, and then we've just got daisy on there, and I'm loving them. So they are gorgeous. So there's a couple of little sort of fussy cuts there. Lovely page of fussy cut daisies, and they are beautiful. Some of them have got a little bee on them, so that's lovely. These are some pockets. So that's a little pocket, that's a pocket. This fits into that pocket, and that one fits into that pocket. So they are lovely. So they are like some lovely journaling cards on there to fit into these pockets. And then I've got some more journaling cards, some more of the daisy. So these can just be popped in. You can pop them into paper clips and all sorts of things for those, which are gorgeous. I've got some lovely tags on here, beautiful daisy tags. And this one I have got an envelope and a lovely letter. So they are gorgeous, and this is what I'm going to be using today. I've got my new little QR code on there. So if you click on that, take a picture of that with your camera, you will be able, it will take you straight to my website, which is nice. So I'm going to make some lovely paper clips. Now this, I've made 3, so these are really simple, and I've got a little bit of stickles on there as well, a little bit of fabric, paper clip. I've sewn around this one, but again, you don't have to, and they are gorgeous. They just clip on there, perfect. This one is a hidden paper clip, and that just says daisy on there, so that will just slide in like that and pop onto your page. And this one is just one like that, which is really simple to make, and of course it says oopsie daisy on there. So I just love it. A little bow, a little bit of fabric, so simple. So we're going to make a few today. I've got some paper clips ready, really simple to do. Now I've got those ready, but I'm going to show you how to make some. So let me just get my little cutter here. I'm just going to take, I've got, oh, let me just show you quickly. I've got some backing papers as well. Well, they're sort of, there is a paper pack. You get 12 papers in this one. I'm going to use some of these papers as well. So we've got this one. I have this one here, which is just beautiful. I have got this one and this one. So there's 3 different sort of color palettes in this one, which are lovely. You sort of got the green, you've got the sort of beigey color, and you've got like an orange. Look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? Love these. And then this is like the orangey brown color, which is lovely. So gorgeous. So they go with your Friday freebies. I do have another daisy Friday freebie for you tomorrow, which will go with all of this, which is lovely. So what I've done with these pieces, I have just printed them off 2 of the backing papers onto one A4 sheet. So they are just a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to take a little slice of this one, and then I'm just going to make some of these. So they're really easy to make. So take a piece, bend it over like that, depending on what size you would like. Clip it off. Okay, then I'm going to take a paper clip. I'm going to pop that in there like that. So that just goes on so simple. Piece of card folded over. I'm going to just round the corners like that. Just like that, so that looks really nice. It just sort of like finishes it off a little bit nicer, doesn't it, on here? And then you could either sew round it or glue it. If you're a sewer, you can sew it. If you're a gluer, just glue it. either one will work, but make sure you put a nice bit of glue on if you're not going to sew it. So there we go, stick that on like that, rub it down, there we go, perfect. Look at that, lovely base for adding some lovely bits too. Some nice daisies on there, just go around that little white edge bit. Okay, now again, you don't need to sew around it. That one I haven't sewn around, this one I have, and I've got a little one. So this one I've done, you can either have it that way or you can have it as a side one. I think I did this one so it will be on a side. So I've got 4 like that we can embellish. Let's do the big one. Now these are just gorgeous, look at these. If you're making a daisy journal, beautiful, look at that. I just love the oopsie daisy on these, love them. So let's have a look, what should we have on here? I want quite a big one, I think. Should we put something like this on there? I did have another one, maybe this one. This is slightly bigger. So we've got them in different sizes. I've got the same one but in different sizes. So this one has got a little busy bee on as well. So let's just pop those over there. I'm going to pop that on there, I think, like that. I'm going to have, I'm using this, which is just some cheesecloth. It is like the creamy cheesecloth, so I haven't actually done anything to it. This is how it comes in the pack. So I think this colour just works perfectly. You don't have to coffee stain it or tea stain it or anything. I'm just going to ruffle it up a little bit like that and just pop this on there. Got to stop saying pop it on. I pop everything everywhere, so I do apologise. So I'm going to put this on there like that. I was listening to my video back and I do pop everything on. Everything is popped onto everything. So very simple to do, look at that. Actually, what I'm going to do, because it goes on like that and you can see these bits, I'm just going to ink it just a little bit, just so it's not white when it sticks out the ends like that. It was cold today, don't know why. I've been cold for the last couple of days, that's why I've got my top on here. Although we've got lovely sunshine, the wind is very, very cold. And I think I'm feeling it for some reason. Look at that. See, doesn't that look nice? That's all I'm going to do on that one because I think it's lovely. Well, I'm not. I'm going to add a little bit of stickles to it. And this one is the crystal, which is beautiful. Now, some of them I've added to the middle, to the little middle bit. I'm going to add it to the petals, I think, just so it goes around, just a little bit around the petals like that. I think they are just so pretty, just lovely. It's a little bit around the edges like that. Pop the lid on, pop that over there, and look at that, how simple was that? And then we just pop it onto the page. See, pop it on again, put it on the page like that and it is lovely. So let's do another one. Let's have this one. Now, I did find when I was sorting out my room, the little foam pads that I had. Now, these are the little sticky ones. I'm not 100% sure whether they are going to be sticky because I do know they lose their stickiness. And I wanted to do a little bit of sort of dimension on them. So I'm going to use this one. What should we have? Should we have one like this? I'll put that on. And I was going to just use a couple like this so they sort of like stick up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use, yes, a little bit more of the cheesecloth on here. Like that. Just wrinkle it up a little bit. little bit of glue, put it all over, and that. Little bits of lace and things would look pretty as well, wouldn't they? I'm going to do this on here. Oh look, I've already coloured the edges of this one. Go on there like that. And then going to, let's just see if that would go on there. It's got a little bit of glue on there anyway. It's a little bit sticky, but not very sticky. So let's just pop those on there. Take these off. Gosh, I've not used these for so long. And then I'm gonna, let's put it like that. Just so it gives it that little bit of lift, if you can see there. And I'm going to do maybe the smaller one just there, I think. Let's pop a couple of these on. Like that. Normally if you don't have these, which you probably would if you're a card maker, you can use just a little bit of card. I'm going to put some glue down on here as well, so they stick on a little bit better, like that. So that's lovely. I like that. It's got the lovely dimension to it, which I do like. Shall we put a little bow on it? Got this lovely ribbon here. I don't know where this came from. It's organza ribbon. It's 6mm ribbon, and it's a beautiful colour. It goes perfectly with these daisies. So I'm just going to do a little bow, if I can. Bring that out. Come here. There we go. Just a little organza bow. Pull them down. That's not a very good bow, was it? Let's start again. Let's do it like that. Gosh, what am I doing today? Doesn't want to go into a little bow thing today, does it? There we go. Gosh, what am I doing? There we are. And that will just pop onto there. Let's cut these little bits off, little tails. Oops. There we are. And I can pop that on there, just in that little gap, I think. Stick that down there. And then I'm going to just take one of my little clips there and just hold that down for a minute. And then I'm going to add a little bit of stickles just to the middle, just to make them pretty and sparkly, because I think they look great like that. A little bit round there, on there, and on there. And that is lovely. Look at that. And that's stuck down. There we are. So pretty, aren't they? I love them. I love the little 3D bit. All right, let's have another one. Shall we have an oopsie daisy one? See if we can just pop that on there. Let's have a little bit more of this. I think I will make a sort of folio folder or something, I think, with the daisy papers, like I made with the beautiful botanicals. I think I'll make something like that and put these in there. Would look pretty, wouldn't it? And use the tags and everything. So let's stick this down. A little bit of that all over there. Squash that on. What else have we got? Shall we have a little bit of this to add in there as well? bit of glue. Let's get these little bits out. Stick that on. Oops. Let's have this lovely oopsie daisy in there. Let's pop. Should I have it lower down? Yes. A little bit of glue on there. Oops. That down, and then I think I might have another sort of daisy if I got a smaller one. Let's have a look. I could put a smaller one up here, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Maybe this one. Should we put that one up there? That looks nice, doesn't it? Let's maybe pop these onto there. Okay, we'll get 4 on there. Yes. Squish them down. Take these off. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on there as well. And stick that up there. Gorgeous. These daisies are just lovely. I'm going to put a little one down there, just this little one here. I'm going to just not put glue on there because it's the card on the card I think would work. Because that's on fabric, it's on the bit of cheesecloth. Just going to put a little bit of glue on there, and look at that. How gorgeous is that? I'm loving these. Okay, so I've got one more that's been made, so I think it will go on this way. What shall we have? Let's have a look. Shall we have, oh, I could just have a nice big giant daisy on there, couldn't I? That's rather nice. I quite like that. Just a nice big daisy. A little bit more of this cheesecloth, like this. Oh, I've got my new tabletop as well on here. Oops. This is my old table that I was using, and what I've done, I've covered it in some sort of like sticky back plasticky stuff, Fablon, which is really good. I'm going to pop a link to it in my Etsy, in my Amazon storefront, because it's brilliant. I've got another table to do as well, so I will, when I get round to doing my little tour of my craft room, I will show you a little bit better. And I'm just loving it, because the table, I nearly threw it away actually, because it was just awful. And I was going to pop it down in our garage to use to put stuff on, but we decided to cover it, and it has come out fantastic, because this table is probably about 15 years old. I bought it when I very first came over here to do my crafting on, and I've had it ever since, and it's been all over the place, and it's come out lovely with this top on. Love it. Shall we have that? Do you think that's too big? Or shall we have this one? Oh, that one's nice, isn't it? Put that one there like that, and maybe another little 3D one, shall we? Let's pop this down flat. Let's add a little bit of dimension to it. There. Let's pop that there. Oh, actually, maybe I can pop a daisy on there. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Let's have some little... I'm liking these now. Gosh, I forgot how easy they are to use. Let's put a few on here though. One more. It's amazing what you find when you sort of tidy your room up. I want my craft room to be, it's never ever going to be tidy. If you're a crafter, you know that your room is never going to be tidy. I'm not going to be one of those that has everything colour coordinated. It's just not going to work. But I just want everything sort of like, so it's got a place. And I can actually sort of like almost see everything that I've got. I'm not going to have the tidiest craft room, and I don't really want the tidiest craft room. I'm still going to have things in bags and boxes everywhere, but I just wanted a little bit more room here to work on. Look at that, I love that one. Let's pop it on here. Look at that, doesn't that look lovely? Put a little bit of stickles, I do like my stickles. A little bit on this little one there in the middle. Let's go around on the little petals on there. There we are. Lovely. So there we go, guys. These are some lovely daisy, the daisy kit, and it's beautiful. I'm loving these little ones, aren't they? Gorgeous. So we've got that one. That one's lovely. So you can see, I hope you can see the dimension on that. Pop that one there. And then we have these ones here. Like that. So I'm loving them. Oh yeah, I didn't show you how to make the, shall I show you quickly how to make a hidden paper clip? Just if you haven't made them anymore, let me just show you quickly how it's done. What should we do it with? Should we just do it with daisy, or should we do it with this one? As fresh as a daisy. Should we have that one? Let's get a piece of paper. Now I need this piece of paper, don't I? Let's take these off like this. So hidden paper clip, we want to do this way. Okay, so I'm going to bend this in half. You can use scrap paper, anything that you've got. So let's just bend that in half so it's roughly the same length as what you want to put on it. Cut that down. It's not very level, but I also want a piece of scrap paper like this as well. So let me just cut this down. I'm going to have to go this way. Let's make sure it's sort of level. Bend this one over because that has to sit inside like that. Okay, because this is what you're going to pop your paper clip onto. So you need a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to put a paper clip on here. Now this is one of the bigger ones. Okay, so this is a bigger paper clip. These are the little ones that I've been using, and then we've got the bigger one. So that will go in there, and then we put that over the top. Okay, so I'm going to stick this, pop some glue on here like this, make sure it's all going to stick down nicely on top of our paper clip. So a nice bit of Fabri-Tac on there, because I know that's going to hold really well. Make sure your paper clip is in the middle like that, and just squash that down. There. Hold it down and just squash it. Make sure it's stuck down nicely like that. Perfect. Squash, squash, squash. And then cut this little bit off because we don't need that. Cut these edges off so it's nice and neat. And then what I am going to do, make sure we're stuck, I'm just going to round the edges off. Do I need to, or maybe not? Which one was I going to use? This one. Actually, I won't round it off because that's quite square, isn't it? I might do a little bit, just a small one, because I think it's easier to open it up. So let's just ink around the edge. A little bit more ink, I think. How are we off for time? Oh, I think we'll just about fit this in. Like that. Little bit of cheesecloth. Just cut a little bit off. I don't think we need all of that. Scrunch it up. Like that. Little bit of glue. Now it depends which way you want it on your page, or like this. It depends which way you're gonna pop it on, but I'm just gonna do it from this way actually, because I've got a couple, so it goes on this side like that, because I've got a couple the other way. Put that on there like that. Stick this on. I think I might just put a little bow on this at the top, so let's have that lower down like there. Make sure you're stuck on nicely. We'll get that little bit of glue off, and then where's our ribbon? Let me see if I can make another bow. That in there, put that down, pull it nice and tight like that. Cut the little bits off. Let's cut this one down a little bit more, I think, and then you can just put that one at the top. Lovely. Little bit of glue on there, and then we can put the bow on. So all these colours go really, really well. Let's just, what did I do with my little clip? Let's just pop this clip on for a second, just to hold it on there. There we are. So we've got as fresh as a daisy, and we have an easy peasy little hidden paper clip. Look at the mess I've got here today. Okay, let's go these bits out of the way. So these are all the lovely, lovely paper clips. Another quick look. Oh, gorgeous. Loving these. So look, if you've got some of these foam squares, but again, you can always use a little bit of cardboard. You don't have to use the foam squares, just a little bit of cardboard you could pop in there. And there we go. That hasn't really stuck very well, has it? And then to pop it onto your page, let's get a little bit of card. You just stick it on there like that, and it sits on, and then you can't see the paper clip at all, which looks lovely. That's not going to stay. I'm going to have to pop this clip back on. Put this clip back on, should I say. There we go. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If I can't remember whether I said, if you are a Ko-fi member, a monthly Ko-fi member, these are on Ko-fi and you will get them for free. Okay, now I don't know whether I did say that. These are on Ko-fi, so if you're a monthly supporter for me on Ko-fi, please pop over and you can download these 6 pages for free. They are on my Etsy shop if you're not a Ko-fi supporter, but please do go and take a look, because they are absolutely gorgeous and I love them. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.